Good morning. Good morning. All right, everyone. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. I think it's pretty sure we're talking about the glowworm looking ass Joanna once again today. If you can believe this, if you can believe this. So let me say hello to a couple of people. Hey, you talk too much. How are you doing? TT Speaks, Yatanya Jones, All the Smoke. Hello, Miss Detroit. How are you doing today? It's still me, Kivia. It's been a long time. She Power Forward. Thank you for being here. Lori, aka Lolo. How you doing? Emma Renee, it's always good to see you. Thank you for being here. Dr. Sophie, you came back. I saw you Dr. Sophie, I saw you come in and speak early as soon as I set the live up. I think you're waiting on this live, Dr. Sophie, or not. But it is always good to see you, Dr. Sophie. Big set. Peace and multiple blessings to everyone on this beautiful Thursday morning. Same to you as well. Hey, Miami Popo, thank you for being here. Hey, Max, how you doing? Okay, let me see. Peace and love to all mods and chat. Thank you. Thank you. Hey JP, what's going on? Hey Brown Sugar, how you doing? So let me change. Okay, I'm gonna leave my avatar because no cap. Okay. So let me start by saying this. I am just like really curious as to what the hell is going on with Joanna. Okay, we know she's a raging alcoholic, but it's so curious how when Dragons of all people was talking about she doesn't make her own products. She goes to Teesprings and buys them and resells them. That she bitch moaned and cried and to the point that she made a cup online to prove herself. She's such a needy person. But yet and still, hold on one second. Excuse me, one second. I forgot to do something. One second. I'll be right with you. Okay, almost done. I forgot to pull up one of my slides. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. And if anybody see anybody in my chat, hey, Very Carey. Good morning, Very Carey. Okay, if anybody sees anyone in my chat dropping names or anything like that, please, 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 I'm gonna drop my link. Just hit my link and just tell me because I do not want any doxing in my chat. It it was brought to my attention. I didn't even see it happening that someone was spamming my chat with names and everything. This is not a place where you are able to dox whoever thinks that it's cute to drop into people's chat and drop names. This is not that destination. Okay, so we are going to talk about people being loose with people's information on here though. Hello Mimi 126. Okay, hey Bella, thank you for being here. So okay, let me get back to Joanna. So now this is a person who was crying up and down. Hey Eve Dallas, how you doing? Crying up and down about somebody like dragons trying to prove something to someone who days later is in the predicament that she's in and speaking the way she's speaking. But Joanna felt the need to prove something to this person. See, Joanna always feels the need to prove something to people. even when she's lying. So I'm in Nessa's chat, minding my business, listen to the chaos that's going on in this chat last night. I had not hit Nessa's link. I'm in there just minding my business. Okay, so good morning, Mr. William. How are you doing? So then here comes Joanna lying on Ronnie Q once again. Ronnie Q has not. Okay, I played for you all the lies that she was busted in. Okay, the night before last, she day before yesterday, she came out with all these lies. I made a video, and then I, went line by line for every lie that she told and proved that I did none of the things that Joanna said. See, Joanna is just okay with defamation. Okay, so she has put herself in the position where she thinks that she can come out here and lie and say anything that she wants to about Ronnie Q while trying to prove her worth to homeless people. That's what she's doing. Okay, so Joanna, I suggest you shut the fuck up and go lie on someone else. I really hope you do that. It got so bad yesterday that somebody who she says that they have contact with, that they are friends, Joanna came up there to argue with this lady about a psychic reading. Woo. I don't know anything about Woo other than she does psychic readings. They were questioning the validity of her readings. Simply Made had an issue where her reading was off, and she saw Woo in another chat, and she told her it was off, and then she saw her in another chat, and, and said that she wanted a do-over on her reading since it was inaccurate. And then here comes Joanna up there yelling and screaming. Now, Simply Made is supposed to be Joanna's friend, but Joanna said out of her mouth, I could tell some information on you. So this is somebody who's supposed to be friends with her. And then when Simply Made was like, "Excuse me? What information could you tell on me?" See, this is a business person who when she's up there caping up in somebody's ass cheeks, caping, she threatened to tell some things about Simply Made. And then when Simply Made calmly like, "Excuse me, what are you talking about? How are you get? I'll let you hear it yourself. How are you getting mad at me and saying you are going to tell some things about me?" Okay, please like the video. Yes, please like the video. Thank you, Lexi Lex. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Czar English. I didn't know that was you, spam. Okay, okay, let me see. Hey, Miss T Velocity. So, hey, who cares? Who cares? I think I saw you last night. But so this is a business person, and some people say that YouTube is a business. So what Joanna won't do, and Joanna is always, you think something about, you think you bad because of your. I ain't say nothing about a goddamn page. I said, bitch, don't bring your drunk ass up here lying on me. That's all I care about. I care about my credibility, bitch. That's what I care about. And you're not gonna break it down with your drunken lies, you motherfucking needy ass bitch. Okay, so let's real quick. I got my timestamps tight, real quick. So I'm gonna present a couple of things to you guys, and I'm gonna let you hear for yourselves. Okay, so I'm on the page, and I'm on her page. I'm on Nessa's page, and then all of a sudden, Shakim's punk ass brings me up, and here's what ensues. Okay. Let me see. Okay, last night. Here it is. Let me make sure you guys can see my screen. Okay, you guys can see it. Here we go. Uh, chat. I mean, oh wow, I can drop it. I can drop it myself. I want to drop the link in the chat if you guys want to review the melee, and you can see that I did not at any point go prior to this hit Ness's link. Let's go.
Joanna, did you have something you want to add outside of Lemon and Lovely dragging each other right
I'm
now?
gonna go on mute. Go ahead.
You said no.
You want to talk about Ronnie IQ dragging you yesterday, Joanna?
I
No
don't care
comment.
about Ronnie
No
IQ.
comment. Okay, I'm gonna
No, I
go on
don't
mute.
care. I don't care about Ronnie.
That was that was an interesting it was interesting, but
Yeah, no, I don't care about nothing she has to say. Like, I mean, it is what it is. She was wrong. It was on your live. All I did, Ness, was asked her. All I did was ask
she
her.
said something along the lines of you shooking and jiving for the guy.
No, what I said was if the guy came over to our sector to shuck and jive to move on. Ness, you got that wrong. But let's keep going.
Ness, Ness,
Yep.
the guy was up. Okay, Ness,
Let's
the
get
guy
her
was.
name corrected. It's Ronnie Q. It's not Ronnie IQ.
My bad. My bad.
That's
my
it. That's it.
No,
There you
she
go.
do go by Ronnie IQ also.
No,
No, I never go by Ronnie IQ. I always correct people who wrongly call me Ronnie IQ. But let's keep going because this ignorant ass bitch always thinks she knows something.
she doesn't like that. It's Ronnie
Okay,
Q.
well,
Let's be clear.
Ness.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my God, is it cool?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. When the guy came on your panel, right? They had you was having a conversation with him, and then at some point they found out he was Caucasian.
We found out he was Caucasian at the point Ness bought him on the panel and called him a cockazoid or something to that. What is a cockazoid? I think she called him. Yeah, that's when we found out when he was white. As soon as he hit the panel, and Ness started talking about his whiteness. You drunk bitch. Okay, let's go.
She hit the link and she went up there and she started speaking with him, and then she started.
First, yesterday, day before yesterday, I start attacking him. Okay, let's go.
Yelling. So
Then she started yelling. So you guys can review my last video, and you can go line for line about how the interaction with this guy went. He start yelling and talking over me, and I start checking his ass at what was I supposed to do? What the fuck was I supposed to do? Let's go.
You said no.
You want to talk about Ronnie IQ dragging you yesterday, Joanna?
I
No
don't care
comment.
about Ronnie
No
IQ.
comment. Okay, I'm gonna
No,
go
I
on
don't
mute.
care. I don't care about Ronnie.
That was that was an interesting it was interesting, but
Yeah, no, I don't care about nothing she has to say. Like, I mean, it is what it is. She was wrong. It was on your live. All I did, Ness, was asked her. All I did was ask
she
her.
said something along the lines of you shooking and jiving for the guy.
Ness, Ness,
Yep.
the guy was up. Okay, Ness,
Let's
the
get
guy
her
was.
name corrected. It's Ronnie Q. It's not Ronnie IQ.
My bad. My bad.
That's it. That's it.
No,
There you
she
go.
do go by Ronnie IQ also.
No, she doesn't like that. It's Ronnie
Okay,
Q.
well,
Let's be clear.
Ness.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh my God, is it cool?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. When the guy came on your panel, right? They had you was having a conversation with him, and then at some point they found out he was Caucasian. She hit the link and she went up there and she started speaking with him, and then she started yelling. So I'm like in the comments, like, what did he say? That's all I kept saying. What did he say? You know what I mean? That's all I kept saying. Is what did he say? And then when I hit your link, that's what I was saying to her. Like, well, what did he say? Because I didn't hear him say anything wrong. And that's when she went off on me. You up here
Okay, hold on. Oh, she's not done lying. Hold on. Let me let you finish hearing the whole lie.
checking up for this white motherfucker and blah, blah, blah. You know, that's how it happened.
She asked what's going on, and I went off on her, and I told her, "You're up here taking up for this white motherfucker," and that's what happened. Okay, so let's see what really happened. Okay, are you guys still with me? Let's see what really happened. Let me make sure you guys are with me. Are you guys with me? Are you guys still with me? Now, let's be clear. Let's understand. Let me stop sharing screen. Let me be clear. Comprehension is very important. People listen to respond, not to hear. Joanna is way off in thinking. I am so sick of her. Now, the day that this happened, the actual day that this happened, she got up there and was talking about how she did not want to argue with me and apologize, even wrote it in the chat. I didn't play that portion for you guys the other day, but I'm definitely going to play that for you today because, see, this is like totally ridiculous. And she feels that she doesn't owe Ronnie Q any apology. No, you don't owe me anything. You don't owe me anything. You owe it to me to stop lying on me. That's what you owe to me, to stop opening your mouth and lying to me. So let's see this. So this was that live. And you can see this is the live. Okay, I'm gonna drop the live in your chat. Sheffy and J Dunn irritated me today. J Dunn, Ronnie Q, my apologies. Okay, and she also spoken on the panel. And then what did I respond to her? Same live. Joanna, kiss, kiss. We're good. You just got on my nerves. No long lasting feelings about that shit. What else? How much grace can you show somebody who you know is borderline senile and 100% always drunk on her ass? How much grace can you show this bitch? Okay, this is the same day after I got off the panel. Okay, so she said that I attacked her and I did this to her and she did this and she did that and she sat up there and lied. So, okay, here is a link to the video I just played for you last night, Nessa's link. So I'm gonna present two more things to you real quick. Okay. So let's go to that live and let's see exactly what did happen when Joanna hit.
Do you know what dating apps can't do that Events and Adventures can? Dating apps can't break the ice for you. They can't take you on.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you what happened. Okay, I had to make sure you guys saw it. Here we go.
I mean, do you hate white people? Is that what it is?
Well, when I get my chance to the floor, I'm not going to be backed in the corner.
Note, he was not talking to me. He was talking to Uppity. Okay, so I want you guys to hear this. Joanna said that I came on there and I attacked her when she simply asked what was going on. And I said, you're taking up for this white man. So let's listen for these things. Let's listen for me saying these things, okay?
I don't know what these selective questioning, especially how he came on the panel. So I'm done. So when he does not get the chance to debate me. And I don't want to talk to him in a black space. I think the black space is not to do with white niggas.
Wrong time. Here we go.
Your turn. You didn't have the floor enough. Here we go. Joanna, go ahead. You got it. 2 minutes. Go ahead.
You funny looking fat circus pound bitch. Once you realize that these motherfuckers got you on here just to have people come up here and laugh at you, you'll stop hitting panels, you stupid fucking snagger-tooth bitch. You can't talk to me until you get a motherfucking couch, bitch. That's some minor shit. Until then, shut the fuck up talking to me. And then my next question next. What did this guy do to cause this outrage? Because I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah. What outrage? Who's outraged?
So she was
for these people to come up here.
Okay,
If she
what?
talking,
Answer.
if she
Let me
talking,
answer. What outrage? Who's outraged? See, right there, what outrage? Because there was no outrage. There was a conversation. But she comes up here with her bullshit. Okay, let's go.
my 2 minutes ain't up, Ness. Is she talking? My 2 minutes.
No, yeah, she has 2 minutes. No, uppity.
My whole conversation. I'm gonna keep talking, bitch.
Shut up, fat bitch. Don't say nothing. Get an end table. Get a coffee table. I ain't even gonna lead you to a couch. Get a motherfucking coffee table, bitch. Get a lamp. Get a lamp.
Ness, can I ask you a question?
Get a folding chair.
Is her 2 minutes up yet? Because obviously her TV should be up. Now, who is this?
Go ahead, Ronnie Q. You got it.
Go ahead, Ronnie Q. You got it.
I want to know who keeps laughing at this weird bitch.
Who is this hysterically laughing?
Go ahead, Ronnie Q. You got it.
Again, go ahead, Ronnie Q. You got it. Okay, but I came up there and I was talking all over her. Okay, let's listen for what she said. I attacked her for asking that question. Where's the attack? Okay, and I said she was up there taking up for this white man. Let's listen for me saying these things. Yes, who is this? Who's hysterically laughing in the background?
Me, I'm gonna have a heart attack. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
And see, that's perfect. Exact. So, Joanna, do you have any more questions? He said, "This is perfect."
No, I'm saying I didn't see that.
Joanna, I'm not done talking. I'm not done
now
talking.
I see it, Ronnie.
I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking.
Well, I'm saying I didn't see it from the beginning.
Well,
I'm not done. Ronnie Q, so
I'm not done.
Ask me a question, so
I'm not done talking.
You asked a question to me, and so I'm.
So how many times are you going to repeat the same thing?
How many times
and
you
talk
going to say
over
you're
me
not
when
done?
I say I'm not done talking until I get done? Until you stop interrupting me so I can finish. You already answered the question. You've already answered the question. So you're really being ignorant
I'm really
right
being
now.
what? I'm really being what?
You're really being ignorant right now. You've already answered the question, and you're still talking over me. You're acting ignorant. That's serious point blank. You're acting ignorant. 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 You fuck up my life, bitch. You fuck up my life, then. You fuck up my life, bitch. Try. You don't know who
you're ignorant, bitch.
You better go sit your ass down because you're talking over people repeatedly. Because you're talking over. Because you're acting ignorant. You're acting ignorant. You're acting ignorant. I'm not done talking. Ness, I'm not done talking.
You ain't my motherfucking mama, bitch.
Ness, I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
Can y'all hear me?
I'm not done talking, Ness.
Who gives a fuck?
Hold on.
I'm not done talking.
Y'all chimed in on my shit.
I didn't chime in on anything. I didn't chime in on anything. Now all of a sudden somebody chimed in on her when I played this whole video and you never heard anybody chime in on her. Her repeating the same thing over and over at infinitum. You get a couch, you get a chair, you get an end table. Same old dated ass reads that she just kept repeating and repeating. Oh my God. Anyway, so did you hear me say any of those things to her? Anything? You know, you're acting ignorant. I never called you out your name, so why you call me ignorant? You just called me a bitch, you dumb cunt.
I called you a bitch after you called me ignorant.
You just called me a bitch, you dumb cunt. You acting ignorant, you dummy. And you're acting ignorant as usual. And you're acting ignorant as usual.
Anything but being irrelevant. Drop Joanna already.
You think you are?
You couldn't even figure out. You couldn't even figure out what he was doing. And then when I pointed out the laughing, then all of a sudden you saw. She really didn't give two fucks. I'm telling her, you couldn't even figure out what he was doing until I pointed out that he was laughing at you. And then that's when you said, okay, Ronnie Q, now I see. But now she really didn't give a fuck. So if in fact she really didn't give a fuck what he was doing, what the fuck was she up there for asking? Why? I don't understand. What why everybody upset? Where's the attack? And Ness was like, what are you talking about? Okay, where's the attack?
Stupid ass bitch. Stupid ass Ness platform to get numbers. Joanna don't have nobody in her chat without Ness. We all know that. Joanna is the only person on this platform right now that can't have numbers in her chat. He needs Ness.
I don't live in LA. I live in the suburbs, ho. And I don't live in San Bernardino. And I don't live in San Bernardino, bitch. So
you're the only one being annoying on
why you talking about some LA streets, bitch? It don't qualify. I ain't never lived in LA. I have always lived in the suburbs, bitch. Born, bred, and raised in the suburbs, bitch. So don't reference anything about where I live. But you ain't always lived in there.
I live in the suburbs too.
Did you always live there?
This here, that's a lie. That's a lie.
This ain't about you. This ain't about you.
I lived in the suburbs all my
You don't live in the suburbs, bitch. We already know. You're a liar. You're already
Uppity, calm down, bro.
No, you
I don't give a fuck if I stay in the goddamn fucking trailer home with my goddamn parents and you had a roof on my motherfucking head. But when I came in the
Uppity, don't say that fucking word on my platform, you fucking walrus. Why would you say that fucking stupid ass word, bitch? I keep telling you, I don't call you a walrus. No, because it's the third time you said that shit tonight. You're doing it on purpose. Did this heat send you? Are you sick from that, bitch?
Oh, don't call me a bitch.
The fuck is wrong with you? Like you don't fucking make, girl. Don't make me think that you don't make me think that you over there coming for, like you got me thinking this bitch sent you. Like, don't do that dumb shit.
You already
the fuck?
All right, Ness, I'm gone. I'm gonna step down, Ness. I'm gone. Thank you. Okay, so you saw I never got my chance to talk because this over talking blabbermouth lying ass bitch just kept on talking her nonsense. Now Ness has dropped the white dude from the panel, but I want you to hear her apology, her fucking simping after all of that happened. Here it goes.
You let Joanna just overtalk everybody.
You know she talking to her in the background. You already know that.
And I just told you, you should have laughed. Let me go too. Bye.
You already know she talking to her in the background. Got me, Ronnie Q arguing for nothing, and me and Ronnie Q shouldn't even be arguing.
You're right. We shouldn't be arguing because as Ness, the channel holder, said, and you noted twice, it was my turn to speak. But you refused to do that, you drunk bitch. And he was sitting up there laughing at your ass, you and Uppity. And then here you go directing your fucking talking ignorance on what I was saying because you were too stupid to realize he was up there clowning black people. But then when Shakim asked her on last night, she didn't owe me no apology. Okay, so that's what I wanted you guys to hear about that. Okay, so hey, Marvelous Me, you're gonna have to rewind this because it is like I think it might be hard to understand. So you never got to finish your point. Exactly. Plus Joanna keeps Uppity in check. Okay. T Lee. Okay. No, they just overtalk each other. I don't see the check that she puts in Joanna, but I definitely know they definitely overtalk each other like a motherfucker. Okay. Oh boy, Victorville, Apple Valley, Barstow, ain't no burbs, dusty towns. Thank you very much, Marvelous Me. All of a sudden, she lives in the suburbs, but talked about how she lived in the hood and her husband was a crip or some shit. But now sudden she's I Dream of Jeannie living in the suburbs. Hey Styles, with Tisa, how you doing? Hey Stephanie Rose, how you doing? Walrus. Okay, let me see what else you guys are saying. So now, so we had gotten beyond that, and then you see her after she did all of that. She got me and Ronnie Q up here arguing. Did Uppity have us up there arguing, or did you talking over me have us up here arguing when you had already noted it was my turn to speak. Is that what had us arguing? We shouldn't even be arguing. And then, writing in the chat her apologies to me. Oh, I apologize, Ronnie Q. My apologies. And then I was gonna just like brush it off, no worries, because I know she's a drunk motherfucking ignorant ass bitch. And I knew I wasn't going to have nothing else to do with her drunk ass. So I'm just like, no worries. Then the very next day, she go on a panel hopping tour lying about the events that happened. So then I made my life. So then here we are today. One more little bit I need to play for you guys. So this is a business owner. This is somebody who owns a business, who wants to sit up and just lie and defame people at anytime she feels the need. So one more thing I want to show you guys real quick. Okay, let me close this. Okay, one more thing real quick. Share screen. Okay, here we go. So here we go. And I'm going to drop the link in here for you guys as well. 4 hours and 20 minutes. Here we go.
You said you guess so?
I said I get it. You like both.
Oh no, yeah. I just didn't want to. I just didn't think that was cool. You know, that's
so
like
you guys are good now.
Oh There's yeah, we ain't gonna have no problem.
You know? Yeah, and I'm gonna give you. I was.
Now she's asking if her and Simply Made are cool, because she's threatened that she knows things about Simply Made just because Simply Made was explaining that she wanted a reread from Wu. And she went all out of her body and said that I know some things about you too, putting it in a framework of, hey, I got some information that I released on you. This is a business owner. Okay.
Oh, we done pulled each other hair out, scratched each other out.
Okay, got it. One thing you never want to say on YouTube, somebody that you be speaking to off of YouTube, is, oh, I got stuff on you, or I could put like that. Is just.
Oh no. It wouldn't be nothing bad. She know I was just bullshitting with her when I said that shit. That's scare tactics.
She know I was just bullshitting with her. That's scare tactic. She want to poo-poo the fucking dirty ass shit she said, but she said it with venom and anger over Wu doing a reading that Simply Made paid for and asked to get her another reading. But she's up there with her motherfucking scare tactics. Why exactly? Because she's a dumb bitch.
Well, it didn't scare me. Just so you know, it didn't scare me.
I mean, I do know some things personal, but it's not nothing that I would ever put out. So. She do know I know something, because she sent it to me personally, but I would never, ever in my life put it out. But she know that.
I sent it to you personally?
All right, Simply, let's just move.
Lying again. Simply like, I sent it to you personally. Now she want to move on because she can't, because she got caught in a lie. Let's go.
Move on. Let's move on.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, let's move on, please.
Joanna,
let's go back to 120.
What did you
let's go back
say,
to 120.
Yeah, I just want to say that this is just another example of how double-minded Joanna is.
Let's go back to 120.
Joanna, no, Joanna.
Okay.
No, hold up, Joanna. We've never talked.
No, I'm not talking about. Listen, Simply, I'm just.
No, I want him to finish.
She's asking me questions,
okay,
and I want
you guys call each other on the phone. If it's that bad,
all right.
Yeah,
Simply, hit me up. Hit me up, Simply.
I got time.
Hit me up, Simply.
How?
Thank you.
Not how.
How you been? Hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram or.
I don't have Instagram. Joanna?
Okay. All right, Simply. All right, we gonna. Okay, I said we're gonna leave it like.
You see what a lying bitch this bitch is? You see what a lying bitch she is? And just continues to talk and lie. Let's go.
That then. Go ahead,
Ness. Go ahead, Shakim. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Thank you, co-host. So what I was about to say is this whole situation just shows so much about Joanna, because when Ronnie IQ was up here, she refused. I refuse to give an apology. Can you mute? I'm the co-host. Mute.
No, I will not.
I'm the co-host. Use your mute button.
I know, and I'm up here for free.
Use your mute. I don't care. Mute.
So he's right. On last night, she wanted to act all big and bad and act like she didn't owe me an apology. But as I have shown you, the stupid ass bitch had already apologized and tried to blame us arguing on uppity. But let's go.
Let him get it out.
Okay, I will.
I need her on mute.
Go ahead.
I need her on mute, please. Mute.
She's muted. Go ahead.
Thank you. So again, this whole situation just shows how two-faced you are, because you defended a white supremacist and refused to apologize to the black community. But you wanted to offer an apology just now to Simply Made when you're in the wrong. Simply Made didn't do anything wrong. Ness asked her to come up here, and Wu, there's many people that have stories about Wu and her bad business. So you inserted yourself. There go my host texting me again, my bad. You inserted yourself into this for attention. You said you were leaving 30 minutes ago to go work on
and I did. And I'm still
mute. You said you were leaving 30 minutes ago, and yet somehow you have managed to extend your time up here another hour to say nothing, absolutely nothing. And you haven't offered Roddy IQ a single apology. You haven't offered the black community a single apology, but you want to get up here and coon for 3 minutes for Wu, who's clearly an unfit parent, who's clearly somebody that's a recovering addict, who's clearly somebody that has scammed the black community. So at the end of the day, I don't understand why she's still up here. She said she was leaving 30 minutes ago. I came with over 30 questions from my co-host, and I don't really want to go back and forth with her. She said she didn't want to be up here while I was up here, just like uppity. So please leave, or at least mute and be a lady. And that's what I say. I'm going on.
I refuse. I refuse.
Go ahead, Joanna.
I refuse.
So you never have anything to actually say, do you? You just kind of wait till someone starts talking, and then when they say something that you
actually, I was in your bush,
exactly.
The whole time you live, and then when I heard Ronnie came up here and said my name, that's when I hit your live, because I have that right to defend myself, right? So that's when I originally hit your live, and then your 100. $120, well, probably like $110 now, because the clock is ticking, is talking to me, and he has no idea about Wu. He has no idea about Simply. He has no idea about you, right? But he wants to put y'all name in the titles, and I'm sure my name probably will be in the title tomorrow. And he wants to disgrace somebody by saying, "Oh, you had." Talked to Vic, you had 30 people in your life. If it wasn't for these people over here in the beef sector, you would have 3 people in your life, sir. So you're $120. You done went down. You're not $200 no more. So I'm counting down the clock, and I'm up here for free. Co-host. I'm the co-host.
Gotcha.
How
about that?
Get out of here. Get out of here, bro.
Co-host.
Good night.
I'm
the
co-host.
Good night. I don't want her up here because I'm running this tonight. So you gotta
hold on, y'all. Ronnie Q.
Yeah, this is me.
Okay, what's up?
So once again, here we go with the lies because she bought me up and I hit the panel. I did not hit your panel until she bought me up. Can I use a portion of this live tomorrow, Ness, so I can prove once again all the lies that Joanna just insists on telling? She bought me up.
I
had
said
nothing
when
on the
I
panel
heard my
until
fuck.
she did. All right, bye. You didn't hear your name from me. You said you heard me talking about you, and you had the right to defend yourself. You lying ass bitch. You really need to stop drinking, you lush asshole, and go.
Thank you.
I just been talking. Okay, so she decided to. You're right. I see why you don't like to support people because she decided to bring her ass up there and act as if she was going to dox Simply May's information just because she decided to get up there and get involved into something that had absolutely nothing to do with her, but she had to continue to run her motherfucking mouth and then and her and Simply May, oh no, we gonna be cool, we pull each other hair out all the time. So you think it's okay to threaten to put out some information about Simply Made, and then Simply Made is like, well, what information do you have on me? Because any information you have on me, I put it out and it's public. So what you gonna put out on me? It's not like and she goes on to further argue this point beyond what I played. It's not like I said I was gonna put your real name and your address out there. And she was like, well, Joanna, I never said you did say that. Well, go on. She got belligerent with her once again based on the fact that Simply May was just like, I really can't believe that you did that. And it's not like I said I was gonna I never said you said that. And she just kept on being belligerent beyond this point with Simply Made. So yeah, she is she's really something else, I tell you. I'm going to drop the link for that live in here, the live from last night. You guys can go to the 4-hour mark. I think that would be a good place to start if you want to hear her interactions with Simply Made. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Here we go. I'm going to play it for you right now. Let me present it. I found it. Let me play it for you. Yeah. And she gives people a bad name. People out here trying to like I offer my subscribers, my members, the keychains that I make. But I understand the hesitancy of some people not wanting to give a content creator their information to even mail them something unless they have a PO box. Because dumb bitches like this, it's just a lot. She's a stupid hoe, and she's a business owner. Let's go.
Say, but I'm the
but you can't take it. And all of these people,
No,
Listen,
Ness, this is
go
somebody in
on
the chat
mute.
asking if I'm
Joanna,
No,
you
Ness,
gotta
they
let y'all
asking
know
if I'm doxing them. I need to answer the
I don't
question
wanna
before I don't
touch
see
that.
it no more.
Joanna, you can. Okay, Joanna, your answer is no, right? You're not doing that. You're
No,
not
I
doxing.
don't. So Jake
Thank
Smith,
you.
I
Jake
don't
Smith,
wanna
no,
touch
I
that
don't.
tonight. I'm
I
really
don't
trying
dox
to be
anyone.
Okay,
I've
got
never
it.
doxed
All right,
anyone.
all right. Back on you, Joanna. Go
Stagnation,
ahead,
you
she
set
can.
up too.
I'm trying to be so patient tonight. I really am.
Jesus Christ.
So
Go
what I'm
ahead.
trying to get out, it is
Shut up, Coco host.
it's so simple. What I have to say is so simple but so profound. Is that this is her pattern.
Yes, I ain't gonna like you after
herself.
tonight.
Okay.
Who is talking?
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
She inserts herself in other people's beefs, right? Just so she can get cool points. That's called brown nosing. That's called shucking and jiving. Just like Ronnie IQ said it. I couldn't have said it better myself. She is the quintessential definition of a coon. If we had an urban dictionary right now, I would snapshot a picture of Joanna with them 3 dusty braids, them cornrows and shit, and I would take that shit and put it right there because she always inserts herself in other people's issues. And then when she gets drunk off of, the machine that her daughter bought her for her birthday, which she likes to flex on everybody's panel, she gets a little inebriated and liquid courage, and then she forgets what she just said the day before. And then she ends up in these situations. So Joanna said she was leaving 30 minutes ago. Wu said she was leaving an hour ago. These people keep coming up and dropping and coming up and dropping and coming up and dropping because they don't have shit to say. I actually have questions for my co-host. So when y'all are done derailing our show, then please also don't mention any money that I've sent Ness. That I'm going to challenge you to do that. Go ahead. I'm going on mute.
Shut up, 110. Okay, so my answer, let me answer this to Jay Smith and to anybody else that has questions. I have a lot of people information. Even if we get into it, I don't care how bad we get into it. I have never released anyone's information because all it takes is me to give out one person information and that'll kill me. So no.
Okay, so now she's trying to clean it up. But everybody heard her threaten to give out this woman information. Go ahead.
I'm never giving out anyone's information. So if that answers your question, Jake Smith, I know it's a troll with that name, Jake Smith, but no, I've never. And I have gotten into beefs with people that
we don't care. Ness, can you drop
Shut
her?
up. Nope.
Drop her.
Nope, because I'm up here.
No, let her finish what she's saying.
This man runs your channel. I'm gonna fucking drop down.
I don't really care about Joanna.
I'm up here for free. So Jake Smith, to answer your question, I don't care how bad our beef is. I will never disclose anyone's real name or information. So just so you know.
All right, next. All right.
Set up 110. Oh, you down to party.
All right, thank you for clarifying.
Other things
thank you for clarifying that you do not talk to
No, somebody. It was 2 people in the chat that asked that. 2 people that asked that in the chat. So I wanted to clarify that, Ness. Okay.
Okay, I have a question about that because you don't. You
don't ask me no question.
The question's not for you. The question's not for you.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead, Shakim.
So you're doing an early show and I'm doing an early show. So how are we gonna do this?
Oh no. Mine is not gonna be at the same time as yours. Remember, we're on different time zones. So like right now it's only midnight where I'm at. So what time is it where you're at?
It's 3 o'clock where I'm at.
Right. So we're having like a 3-hour time difference. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that. We're gonna be on 2 completely different times. So like you're 6 a.m. because don't you do like a 6 a.m. show?
I do 7 with code and I'll do 9 at my channel.
Oh, it's 6 a.m. my time, right? So you do a 9 a.m. show, which is 6 a.m. my time. So
right.
Mine would be like 1 o'clock your time, which would be like 10 o'clock my time.
10 o'clock your time would be 1 o'clock my time. I got you. Okay, perfect.
So can I say something real quick?
Please, go ahead.
Okay, so you know how
you too.
Okay, so Joanna, you know how you just said you just answered.
I just said I was wrong for that.
No,
let's let it go.
Can I just say
Joanna,
something?
can she get the question
like,
out?
Why is nobody?
Okay. All right. So all y'all stop now. I don't know anything about that Kanika Jenkins sector that Simply Made and Joanna come to. But her being a business owner saying that I know some things about you too makes it sound like she was going to give out doxing information on this woman. We're in the beef sector now. And when you say, I know some information about you too, and who gives a fuck about any information about Simply Made that she has to give out in the beefing sector now? And what point what causes her to even say that to her, because she's caping for somebody who had business with Simply Made and not her motherfucking stupid ass? That's my point. Who gives a fuck? You don't threaten to give out any information that somebody don't want out here or didn't put out here themselves. Did she put this information in the beef sector, or did she put it out over in the Kanika Jenkins sector? The whole point made her look like a fucking doxer. That's what it did. Period, point blank. You telling me everybody know this information from the Kanika Jenkins sector, but everybody in the beef sector ain't from the Kanika Jenkins sector. Let's go.
Let me talk tonight. Okay, so Joanna.
So why I do what?
Oh my goodness, Jesus Christ. Okay, so to Ness, can I talk to you, Ness?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so with somebody who has hundreds of people's information, right? And then they go and make a comment like that to somebody who they've never sent anything to, right? And then somebody asks them stuff in the chat, but then they say, oh, well, I have a lot of people's information and I'll never ever do that. But then they make a threat to somebody that they've never sent anything to, that they know their information, and they'll put their information out. But then they say they did it when they were mad. Ain't that kind of bad for business?
I would say it is, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just, okay.
So you say, so that's what Joanna, okay, Joanna, do you have a response to that?
No response as usual.
Let's don't get it twisted. I did not say that I had your address.
Okay, so she had all the time in the world to give a response, and then she went quiet. And then as soon as somebody else started talking, now she got a voice to start talking over someone else. Now she realized what a motherfucking fool she looked like saying that shit, trying to throw out a threat about giving some information about Simply Made. Now she realized she stepped in it. She looked like a motherfucking doxing ass fool. And if you are willing to look like a doxing ass fool, are you willing to dox, to step in somebody's business and to have something to say about somebody because you do have information on somebody? What she said is she had information on that girl and she could put it out. So if all the information she has about somebody else who while she's trying to cape for somebody who didn't ask her, what information is she gonna pull out of her hat to fucking one up or win an argument that she shouldn't even be in? Is my point. Now she realized what a fucking fool she really is. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. I saw earlier on somebody said that they couldn't hear me. I hope you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. Okay, thank you, Spicy Dicey. Yeah, so that is my point about this bitch. Okay, so let's finish it up. So Simply Made is asking her these questions.
Phone number.
I didn't say you did.
Okay, so don't let's clear that up.
Wait a minute.
Time. So like your 6 a.m. because don't you do like a 6 a.m. show?
Okay, so with somebody who has hundreds of people's information, right? And then they go and make a comment like that to somebody who they've never sent anything to, right? And then somebody asks them stuff in the chat, but then they say, oh, well, I have a lot of people's information and I'll never ever do that. But then they make a threat to somebody that they've never sent anything to, that they know their information, and they'll put their information out. But then they say they did it when they were mad. Ain't that kind of bad for business?
I would say it is, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just, okay.
So you say, so that's what Joanna, okay, Joanna, do you have a response to that?
No response as usual.
So, don't get it twisted. I did not say that I had your address, your phone number, anything.
I didn't say you did.
Okay, so don't let's clear that up, because I never said that you get that. I never said that I would dox you by putting your real name out there or your address.
I didn't say you did, Joanna.
You
I don't
did.
even think you know my name, Joanna.
You just did the same thing I did to you. You just did the same thing I did to you. You made an assumption. No. Yes, you did. You made an assumption because I never said. I never said. I said don't have me say nothing. Joanna. I said don't have me say nothing that I know about you. Is what I said. I didn't say don't have me put your address out, your real name out. I never said that. What I said was don't have me say anything that I know about you.
Joanna,
it's a difference. It's a difference. Simply, it's a difference.
Joanna, was point out that you made a statement.
I did.
And then you answered somebody. Somebody in the chat was speaking like people's information, and you spoke back and said, "I know a lot of people's information, and I'll never put it out."
I said there's things that I can say about you. Simply, I never said that I was posting anything. I said there's things I can say about you. So what the fuck are you talking about? I never said that I was gonna put your name out, your address, phone number. I said there's things that I can say about you because you were putting Woo's character down. So what I was saying was there's some things that I can say about you that can put your character down. That's what I said. Now tell me the difference. Tell me the fucking difference. At the end of the day, tell me the fucking difference.
We're in the beef sector, Joanna, and you
it don't matter. We came from the Kanika Jenkins sectors, both of us together.
We're in the beef sector at this moment when you're speaking those words. So what's gonna happen for probably the next 24 hours is people are gonna wonder what you know about me and gonna want to know.
And if I wanted to say something, I would have said it. If they wanted to know something, I would have said it. And I never said I was gonna put your personal information out there. What I said was there's some things I can say about you. Get it straight. That's what I said. I didn't say anything about your personal information.
And we will wait.
All right.
Wait for what? You wait for what?
Why you're upset with me when you're really?
I'm not upset with you, but I want you to get this shit straight. I said
you the one that said it, Joanna. I never said it. You said it.
Okay, but I want you to get it straight. Simply, what I said was there's things I can say about you. I didn't say simply I know your real name, I know your address, I know your phone number. I didn't say that. I said there's things I can say about you when I know there's things you can say about me.
But why are you saying anything about her? Because she wants her reading redone by Woo. And why you yelling and screaming at her? And y'all supposed to be cool, bitch.
And that's what I said. So I don't even know why you in your motherfucking feelings over that shit. And like you said, we in the beef sector. Get over it.
I'm in my feelings.
The fuck?
I'm in my feelings. But you're angry.
Apparently you are.
But you're angry.
Because you're making it like I said that I was gonna dox you.
No, she repeated what you said, and now you understand how stupid you sounded.
That I said I know some shit I can say about you. That's it. I did not say that I was doxing you or anything. I didn't say nothing about I know your name, I know your address, I know your phone number. I never said anything about that.
Repeating herself again. All of this to say nothing. Okay, I'm done with this bitch. Okay, so this is what I want. This is what I wanted you guys to see. Now I see we got some breaking news in the chat. Thank you guys for whoever broke this news. OJ Simpson dead at 76. Thank you guys for breaking this news. I did not even know that. Okay, so let's see what happened with OJ. Did you guys know about OJ? Yes, please get the lights up. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's see what happened with OJ Simpson. Okay, it says OJ Simpson's dead at 76, family announces. OJ Simpson, whose immense fame on the football field was eclipsed by his infamy off of it, died Wednesday, according to his family. He was 76. Simpson had been battling cancer and had been in hospice. Simpson's attorneys also confirmed his death to TMZ. I didn't even know he had cancer. On April 10th, our father, Orenthal James Simpson, succumbed to his battle with cancer, read a statement posted by Simpson's family on X. He was surrounded by his children and grandchildren. Okay, that was the announcement on X right there. No matter what Simpson did as a football player, he will always be more remembered perhaps most for his famous murder trial in American history, one that had people glued to their televisions on a daily basis and split the country along racial lines. The moment he was found not guilty in 1994, not guilty of the 1994 murders of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend Ron Goldman, was one of the most watched television in history. As was Simpson's slow speed Ford Bronco chase through the Southern California freeways after he was charged with the murders and failed to turn himself in. Long before the trial that fascinated a large majority of America, Simpson's fame was undeniable. He was one of the most famous football players and became a celebrity off the field. Okay. And it gives, he became a football star at USC. He was nearly a perfect running back. He had a good size 6'1", 212 pounds. He had world-class speed. In 1967, he was part of a four-man USC relay team that set a world record in the 440. He also had fantastic football instincts, especially in the open field. Okay, so they give a little bit of his college days, and then they talk about his NFL thing. But like they say, he is most famous for what he did or did not do in the front yard of that Brentwood condo. So here's the article. If you want to read it for yourself, that's the article on OJ Simpson. So let me see what you guys say. I don't see any crosses or no praying hands in the chat for OJ Simpson. Y'all don't care about OJ dying? Let me see what y'all saying. Every couple of months, she do a say she's been on some dumb shit. Okay, yeah, she's just ignorant. She's just really ignorant. Don't go to hospice. Why not? Okay, let me see what kind to me. OJ had a beautiful black wife and children. Sorry about his ex-wife. Rip the juice. Yes, beautiful. And yeah. Spicy Dicey said nope. No praying hands for OJ. Yeah, my husband just shared it with me. He was 76 years old. You know, Ronnie, I really hate the way that his crimes and situations overshadowed his many accomplishments. Yes, I remember that. It was a scandal. We all got to go. No crosses for a man that beat women. Yeah, that's what I was just asking, T. Evans. Hey, Miss Juicy Reviews. Thank you for being here. Hey, EJ. It feels like it's his karma. Next. Okay. But rest in peace to him. Hey, Auntie Donna, how are you? Okay. Why not go to hospice? Because that's where you go to die. You're going to die anyway. Even if you don't go, you're still going to die, and you may die quicker if you don't go to hospice, and you may die in a whole lot of excruciating pain. Fuck its accomplishments. You may die in a whole lot of excruciating pain. Didn't OJ father one of the Kardashians? they've been keeping a secret. They say he's Chloe's father. We talked about that on the last show, but she doesn't look like she doesn't look like she's part black to me. So there's that. So I don't know about karma. People get cancer every day. V gave him some praying hands. Okay, so what else? What else? What else? Hey, Brick Girl, how are you doing? Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate you being here. Hospice can be a good thing. I definitely agree. What y'all cooking for dinner? That's all I got. That's all I got. There's a lot of people who are black that don't look black. Well, that's true. But they could be black. They could be mixed, but OJ wasn't racially ambiguous, so I would expect that to come from someone who is lighter in complexion than OJ, to have a daughter who you don't know is black. You know what I'm saying? If he was like a real fair skinned man or something like that, it seems like if he was her father, she would be, you would see more black traits in her. Is all I'm saying. That's just my opinion. I hope his family find peace, all of them. May the Lord have mercy on his soul. Thank you. I think you're saying she doesn't have black features. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean cancer was his karma. Was his karma, the uncomfortability of it. Yeah, I didn't even know he was sick at all. That's why she doesn't look like her sister. So some of you guys think he could be her father. I mean, there is a story out that the reason why they both got a divorce, the Kardashian father, what was his name? I forget his name. The father of the Kardashians and OJ both got a divorce in the same year. You have a question. What's your question? I have a question. My children's dog passed away due to cancer 2 weeks ago. How long do I wait to replace our dog since we had her when my oldest daughter was sick? That's up to you. I remember, I've always had dogs all my adult life. And I remember when my little Shih Tzu passed away. I had a Shih Tzu and a Lhasa Apso, and when she passed away, I was heartbroken. And then when he passed away, I was like, I'm not getting any more dogs. I cannot go through this. And I would find myself, I threw everything dog away, everything. I threw all the things away. And then I would find myself, if I was laying on the couch, I would reach down to pet the dog, and the dogs weren't there anymore. So, and then somebody, like maybe 6 months after he passed away, my friend called me and said that her friend had found a stray Shih Tzu just running around the streets, and she took it to the vet. It didn't have a chip, and it was a beautiful dog, but she couldn't keep it because she had her own dog. And I said, "What's her address? Tell her I'm coming." So it just really depends. And yeah, I got my next dog, so it just really depends. Okay. I have never not had a dog. I understand that, Betty. Okay, I lost my baby in 22, and I'm looking, but haven't found one yet. Betty, I mean, kind to me. I do. I always suggest to people, like my first two dogs were full breed, a full breed Shih Tzu and a full breed Lhasa Apso with the papers and the whole 9 yards. But kind to me, A lot of people think that the pound only has old animals or big vicious dogs or pit bulls and things like that. But if you find a pound that only have those types of dogs, you may want to you can always tell them, hey, if you get a small dog in that's not old, give me a call, because they do get those dogs in. And not all pounds just have those vicious dogs. So I think that it is great to rescue a dog. They usually come with coupons to the vet. They come with their shots. They're spayed and neutered already. If they're not, they'll give you a coupon to go back and get them spayed and neuter on the spay and neuter day. And they have a health check where you know that they're healthy. So I would suggest that you do check them out. Tell them what you're looking for, and they will call you if they get that type of dog in. That's how we just happened to find Rascal when the dog that I replaced my other dogs with, he passed away. No, he hadn't passed away yet. He was sick. He was ill, and my husband was looking in a paper, and he saw the advertisement for a vet, and he saw Rascal's picture on there. He called them and asked, "Do they still have the dog?" And we went to the vet. We went to the pound, and he had the picture. He's like, "Where's this dog? You got this dog? You got this dog?" And that's how we met Rascal. And Rascal was so thin. You couldn't see his bones or anything, but he was like thin and like sleek and svelte. And shoot, we walked out to the car. Rascal hopped up in that car so quick and easy, and then we were riding home, and Rascal had his paws on the armrest in between us, looking like, "Where we going?" "Yeah, I'm forward." He was like, "Yeah, I'm out of there." So we always make a joke that Rascal knew that we had rescued him for Auschwitz, because it was a put down shelter. So Rascal got saved from Auschwitz. Yeah, you should check them out. Yeah, you should check them out. And it's not about the fee. It's about the fact that it's unfortunate that a lot of these animals get put down. Yeah, I think it was meant to be. He went right in. He had the paper in his hands with his picture on it. Can you Google Kris Jenner hairdresser Alex Roden? That is Chloe's father, OJ. Not OJ. I think she has a relationship with him also. Okay, yeah, I did hear that as well. It's been scientifically proven that pet makes us live longer. I think 4 years. Now, what else did I want to tell you? Hey, Ghetto Intellect, I wanted to tell you. Now, you guys may have heard about that incident when OJ and OJ and them got divorced. Kris Jenner and OJ and them got divorced the same year, and it's alleged that Kris Jenner and OJ was in a hot tub, and allegedly Kris Jenner let her bottom part in the nude be shown, and her and OJ screwed in the hot tub, and he broke something on the inside of her, and she went to him later on in the night saying that she needed to go to the hospital, and he told her to tell Robert to take her to the hospital, her husband. So they said that he actually broke Kris Jenner. So that is the story about OJ and Kris Jenner, and why they both couples got a divorce. So there's that story that's been out. Why OJ divorced Nicole, and why Robert and Kris Jenner got divorced. So wow, I had a Lhasa Apso, and now I have a Shih Tzu. Yeah, I love I love Princess was my Shih Tzu, and Dar was my Lhasa Apso. And when she passed away, oh, he was so depressed. They used to fight over her pillow. They each had their pillow, but he would always go on her pillow so she could make him get off. And he was bigger than her. She weighed 7 pounds, and he was like 2 feet 20 something pounds, but he, she would boss him around and stuff. But then after she passed away, he would go on her pillow and he would just lay his head on her pillow, but he wouldn't put his body on her pillow. So your dogs get depressed when their mates die too. He broke her snatch. Yes, that is the story. You can Google that. What the? Wait, what? Yeah, yeah. You guys can Google that. Yeah. And then he wouldn't even, hey, hood scriptures, how you doing? He wouldn't take her to the hospital. He told her, tell Robert to take you. He done broke Robert's woman, and then he wouldn't take her to the hospital. I had the funniest story about the little Shih Tzu dog next door. You can hit the link and tell it if you want to, or I'll wait to read it. We also have a cat, and they were best friend. Max was sad when Leo passed. Yeah, they go through it when their little mates pass away. Yeah, it's like really hard. Hey, Vibrant, how you doing? You gonna tell me your story, natural Lux Diva? Let me uh let me put the link down here just in case you want to hit the link and tell me the story. Okay, here she is. Hold on 1 second. Is this you? Is this you, Diva?
Yes.
You're on
Hey,
mute.
Ronnie.
Okay.
Peace and blessings to you.
How you doing?
I'm doing well,
Same to
girl.
you.
I'm on my way to I need a prayer prayer thing at our church. But anyway, I have the funniest story because I've always been afraid of dogs, and I didn't like cats because when I was a little girl, my stepdad had an albino pit bull, and I went back there to feed it one day, and he knocked me down. So ever since then, I've been fearful, but I'm trying to get better. My husband loved dogs. My kids love dogs. But Sunday, first Sunday, white suit, speaking to the neighbor. Then I look behind me, this little Shih Tzu. I mean, he just took off running after me. He ran me down. I ran and I went in the house and locked the door. So I went back outside. He is the friendliest little dog, and the neighbor was apologizing. I said, no, that's okay because I'm trying to get better with him. He jumped all over me. He got my dress dirty. It didn't matter. His name is Danny, and I think he weighs about 15 or 20 pounds, but he's the sweetest little dog. Now I'm kind of wanting one. I heard you say that you've always had a dog. My
Uh-huh.
husband would love it. He wants a dog so bad. And I was like, we don't have time, but if we got a dog, that would definitely, a Shih Tzu would definitely be on my list. He was the kid, but he scared me so bad. And she said, no, he just very friendly. He likes to protect you. He is so cute and very harmless. So yeah, you made me think about it.
Yeah,
I'm
but
kind of wanting to get one.
like back in like that's their history of the Shih Tzu and the Lhasa Apso. They were lap dogs of the kings and the pharaohs and things like that, and they take their job as protector really really seriously, and they have so much personality. Yeah, like if I would scold my Shih Tzu or something like that, or if she wanted to get something and I didn't want to give it to her, she would sit right in front of me. She would sit right in front of me and turn her back towards me, and then she looked back at me like, "Don't you see me pouting?" And then she keep looking back and like, "Don't you see me pouting?" And then I'd be like, "Oh, come on, princess, come on, princess." And then she'd just stay there and she wouldn't come. And then the next thing I find myself on the floor, trying to kiss the dog ass and make the dog be my friend again. Like, don't be mad at me. And then she'll finally give in. Oh, she was just beautiful,
Oh goodness.
beautiful.
How old is the
And
one that
I
you have now? How old is it, a girl or boy?
now Rascal, I have a boy and a girl. Now Saucy, she's 3, and Rascal, he's 6.
Wow. Okay. Okay. You know
They're
what?
still relatively
Yeah,
relatively young.
yeah. Danny, she told me, I asked her, would he get any bigger? I think Danny is 9, no, 2. And she said, no, that's as big as he's going to get. But he is so adorable.
That
I wanted to also say, if you don't mind, excuse me, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I don't have the whole, I don't know everything about what you were sharing. I got a piece of it yesterday and then today. And I do agree with you because you know what? In my field, mental health counselor, there's so many things that I know, but I thank God that He made it for me. I don't keep that stuff inside, things that I know about people, secrets and stuff. It doesn't even stay, it is, I filter it out and I say, I don't know why I'm like that, but I'm glad. That's the kind of friend I am, like, oh my God, I know this about you and it stays with me. And when you're in a field like that, business or whatever, if you have access to people's information, also because I was in security, but I mean, it shouldn't even be said that because that's, unfortunately, I like Joanna, but that's what it meant. She said it was a difference between saying, I know something about you, or I'm saying I have that's the same thing.
That's the same thing,
and
and it makes it
people,
bad for.
It does.
It makes it bad for people like me who I would never, do anything like that. Like for my members, if they're interested, they can email me, and I give them something as a gift from me to them for their membership. And I understand now why so many people are hesitant, and I don't blame them. And me, I would probably be hesitant as well. Some people, I don't want a prize from, just give me a cash app or whatever. Say, this is my dog I have now. That's Rascal. He is a Shih Tzu poodle mix, and he's the one that I got from the pound. And he is, he guards over me. And this is the two of them together. That's Saucy. I got her.
Oh, look at this, so cute. I bet Saucy is the teeny one. Is that
the little white one? Yes.
She looks spicy too. You said saucy, but she looks like she's a little feisty. Oh, that's so
she
cute.
is. Thank you. So,
you know what? And it's a blessing, really. People don't know it because we had a couple of Jack Russell Terriers. They were so cute. They belonged to my son, but when he was living at home. But I always say there's something special about animal lovers. Just like people with special needs children or working in that area, everybody can't do it. Everybody can't be one. But those who are, I say kudos to you all, especially people that get rescue dogs or whatever. There's something special about you to be able to give that kind of love because when I grew up, I saw people with dogs, but the love that I see now, a lot of people used to abuse animals because they felt like they were just animals. But kudos to you. That's what I'm trying to say, Ronnie, for being an animal lover, a fur mom. Kudos to you for that, and to all of the other ones, people.
Yeah, and the thing about it is you should really check into it. They some shelters, they have it where you can go and you can spend a little time with the dog and stuff, and you should check into it.
Yeah, but I was telling my husband just now, I said, I'm listening, I have my AirPod in, and I said, first I was talking about OJ and then the dogs. And when I told him, he got really excited. I said, yeah, because he really wants one. He watches, you would not believe, he watches a lot of the Instagram with those Rottweilers. He had those and dogs. He wants a pet so bad. So I think I will do that. I didn't know they would let you do that.
Does he watch this black guy? He has an Instagram channel with his dog, and he has the dog. He always has a dog dressed up. He'll put a baseball cap all tilted on the dog head, and like his dog chain is like a nugget, not a nugget, like a link chain that people would wear. And then he'll get in the car and he'll start playing music, and then the dog start bobbing his head to the beat of the music. He'll be playing Tupac or something, and then all of a sudden the dog start bobbing his head to the music. Oh, I love this dude. I can't remember his name.
I'll tell him about it. But they do have a lot of personality. That Jack Russell Terrier we had, the white one, Peanut, we called her Peanut. But years ago when I was working at Kennedy Space Center, they put me on second shift. I was in security. We were over by the shuttle. And so I didn't somebody came in for security clearance and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know how to do it. So I called Glenda. She was over me. And so it was something to 7. So I said, Glenda, I got this problem. I need your help. She's like, wait. And I didn't know what she was talking about. And I started hearing the dog howling. I'm like, what is that? And then she finally came back. She said, her dog every night at 7. What is the show that comes on and they play that music?
Jeopardy.
It was like every night at 7, her dog had to sing to it. So I'm here with the security issue at work, and I had to be quiet so the dog can sing, and then she could talk with me. Back then, she had looked. I mean, that really was her child. Like, what the? I didn't understand people and their love for animals at that time, but I get it now. I really get it. So,
okay,
yeah.
now hold on. Granny Love said it's Love in Nas is the name of that page. Love, the letter N, and Nas is the name of that Instagram
NAS.
page.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna tell him, and I know he's gonna look for it. Love and Nas. Tell them thank you so much, and
Thank you,
for
Granny
the
Love.
advice. Thank you, Granny Love. Peace and
check it
blessings,
out.
darling. Okay, thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed day.
You have a blessed day as well.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, so I got a notification for Good and Evil hit me up on this last thing that I want to talk about. What do you guys think is going to happen with this election? It's a lot of people who are talking about voting third party candidate. So what do you guys think about it? I wish there was someone else other than Joe Biden who was running, but we got what we got. So there is in a lot of the swing states like Georgia and other states, they're kind of worried that Biden won't get the nomination. I mean, Biden won't win the election. I'm sorry. So let me play a little short clip of this, and I'm going to drop the link. So if you guys want to hear it yourself, they said that he's having problems with the young vote, the young black vote. And we do know that the black vote is what put him over. And you have I discussed this before, that the argument is that he didn't do anything for the black people, the black agenda. Ain't much to choose from. I'm concerned for this country. I'm down for voting third party, but we need enough votes. I think the best out would have been for the Democrats to not shun people from running against Biden in the primaries, but they did, and nobody ran against him in the primaries, and he could have been primaried out. Here is a little thing that I want to share with you guys. Is it too late to put my banner up? Let me make sure of my fair use banner. Okay, I'm using this for fair use under the copyright disclaimer of 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Fair use allowances are made for purposes such as criticism, commentating, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. So I'm using this as news reporting. Okay, here we go.
President Joe Biden is going to need a strong showing of support from his 2020 coalition of voters if he wants to win the election again in November. And right now, he is struggling with one key part of that coalition: young black voters.
Yeah, so Renee Marsh sat down with some students at historically black colleges and universities here in Atlanta to dig deeper into why they're hesitating.
This November will be the first time Lonnie White and Rokia Garbo will be old enough to vote in the presidential election. And just the second time Malik Poole and Mosin Shora will cast a presidential ballot. None are planning to vote for Joe Biden or Donald Trump.
If I were to vote tomorrow, I wouldn't vote, period.
Ideally, I would like to vote third party.
Oh, for an independent candidate.
I'm considering either voting for Claudia de la Cruz or Cornel West at this point. If there is no substantive policy change when it comes to the genocide in Gaza, then there's not really a discussion for me.
When we met at this barbecue restaurant in Atlanta, all four told me they were raised and originally registered as Democrats. But this year, the president's handling of the Israel-Gaza war has turned them away.
I think what Biden has done in aiding and abetting in a genocide is just something I cannot stand for.
You're willing to withhold your vote in the presidential election unless there is a ceasefire.
Yes.
And it's implemented.
Yes.
Not voting could mean Donald Trump gets into office. Do you think he'll be better on Gaza?
Trump would probably say flatten Gaza and make it into a golf course. I have absolutely no faith in him.
Would you not say that also the people who are not voting for one of the two people who are the likely people to really be in this race have a role to play in kind of giving the race to Donald Trump in a state like Georgia where it's going to be like razor thin?
Yeah, no, I'll do you one better, actually. I think that just means that's why the Democrats should listen.
Exactly.
Radical and more tapped in than their peers is how the group describes themselves. Rokia even helping to organize this demonstration in Atlanta last October, calling for peace and aid for the Palestinian people. While they don't speak for the majority of Black voters, their dissent poses a real concern for Democrats in battleground states like Georgia, where Biden won by fewer than 12,000 votes. Black voters under age 30 made up only about 6% of voters in Georgia in 2020. That group voted for Joe Biden by more than 50 points.
We are holding their election.
Okay, so that is one of the big concerns that's going on. I did drop the link for you guys if you want to watch the whole thing, but they're doing everything to make sure that Trump does not go to trial. He has a trial in 2 weeks. He's supposed to go on trial for the Stormy Daniels hush money thing in 2 weeks. He has done everything to try to get the judge off the case, including harassing the judge's daughter, talking about her on Twitter, even though he has a gag order, he is still sharing information talking about the judge's daughter is a political hack because she worked for either some campaign or some person who is in the Democrat Party. So they said that he's already broken the gag order. However, they're afraid that if the judge put some sanctions on him, he's going to commission for them to have the judge thrown off of his case, and that would further delay the court case. Now, so that means that he's going to be able to do anything with impunity, even get away with not living up to the gag order, or the judge is just gonna have to eat it and let him do whatever he wants to until he go to trial. So it's very interesting the things that's going on. But when he did that about the judge's daughter, the judge just expanded the gag order to include family members. So it's a lot of crazy stuff going on. The Dems are not prepared for folks to be as outraged as they were about Gaza. They are too arrogant to course correct, and now everyone would suffer if they lose. Exactly. Because I thought I did. Didn't I drop the link to that story? Let me see. Oops, that was StreamYard. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to find it again, Miss Toby. 1 second. Yeah, what's going on? I played in my last video, I played a clip where Jared Kushner said that Gaza is some beautiful lakefront property, and so they need to bulldoze an area down in the desert for the Palestinians to go in. And he said he knows it sounds crass, but basically he said they should bulldoze an area. Let me see. They should bulldoze an area and put all the Palestinians in it and use that. Okay, here it is. I found it right away. Here we go. Now we know that Jared Kushner also got $2 billion as soon as their administration left the White House. $2 billion. And 99% of all of Trump's money is coming from foreign countries. 99% of his money is coming in from foreign countries. I'm going to find that link for you, Miss Toby, but I want to share this right now. And when I share this, I'll go look for that link again. Let's hear what Jared Kushner has to say. I'm using this for news reporting and all of that stuff. Okay, 1 second. Let me remove Miss Toby's comment, and I'm going to play this. Let me put my disclaimer up. As part of the Copyright Act of 1976, I'm using this for news reporting. Okay, here we go. No, I don't know what happened.
In Gaza's waterfront property, it could be very valuable. The thing that I would try to do if I was Israel right now is I would just bulldoze something in the Negev. I would try to move people in there.
Are people in Israel seriously talking about that possibility, about hosting Gazan refugees in what is considered quote unquote Israel proper?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but that would be something you would try to work on.
I'm sitting in Miami Beach right now. I would say, how do we deal with the terror threat that is there so that it cannot be a threat to Israel or to Egypt, right? I think that both sides are spending a fortune on military. I think neither side really wants to have, a terrorist organization enclaved right between them. In Gaza's waterfront property, it could be very valuable to, if people would focus on kind of building up, livelihoods. You think about all the money that's gone into this tunnel network and into all the munitions. If that would have gone into education or innovation, what could have been done? And so I think that it's a little bit of an unfortunate situation there, but I think from Israel's perspective, I would do my best to move the people out and then clean it up.
My name is Katerina. I am Action Field Coordinator in Odessa.
I am Vladimir, Team Leader, Rapid Response.
It's a little bit of a tough situation there. Is that what it is? A little bit. So there's what we have from that, poor businessman, failed businessman. Yes, that's really Jared Kushner. Yes, that's really him. Good morning, Michi Black. How are you? Jared is not the only one saying this. Settler groups have already begun organizing to make new settlements. Yes, it's like really disgusting what they're doing over there. If you go to, what is his name? Sean King, the former dude from the BLM movement. If you go to his Instagram page, and if you look at all the actual carnage that is being leveled on those citizens over there, it is heart-wrenching. It is horrible, the things that they are doing over there. Sean King, S-H-A, I think he spelled it S-H-A-U-N King. Instagram page, it is like really disgusting, and it is clear that to me that they are really doing the big G word over there, and they are getting paid, and they are still getting bombs from the United States to do this right now. They are not letting aid in, no humanitarian aid in. I on my last the live before my last live, Anthony Blinken said that the people in Palestine need 100% humanitarian aid, and they are 100% at starvation levels. And no, it has never never in any time that these margins have been kept, that either of those levels been at 100%. So that's what it is in Gaza right now. But what is not being talked about is the war that's going on in Sudan as well. See, I do feel for the people of Palestine. And I do feel that they definitely need some humanitarian aid. And I definitely wish that this campaign would stop. I don't, they need to come to some type of agreement for a ceasefire. But they have stopped talking about it. Remember, it was covering the news all the time. And then when people start turning against it, they took it off the news stations. But it's like still going on at a real horrible pace. But we're not talking about what's going on in Sudan at all. They are actually putting people into actual slavery, selling them as chattel slavery over in the Sudan, and doing all types of horrible things to men, women, and children, as far as essaying their bodies, and the ones who are living. And that means a lot of them are being taken off of this earth, but then the ones who are left on this earth are living in these types of conditions. It's just like a lot going on that's being ignored by our politicians, and yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so what do you guys say about that? Let me see. Correct, Ronnie Q. Facts, Ronnie Q. That's why I don't like watching the news. They are biased. Yes, you really have to search out your actual news to find the facts. Okay. Okay, she's given Naturally Lux some dogs pay. Thank you, Granny Love. Obviously you like watching those yourself. Okay. So yeah, let me find that article for Miss Toby and drop that link one more time for Miss Toby. Okay. Before I get out of here. One second. Okay. So, before you guys leave, can you please press the like button? I would greatly appreciate you if you do that. And also, if you would visit my Amazon store, I have a page of pet products that I use, that I love, that I recommend. From the pet hammock, where your dog is off of the floor, and it has an area where there's air coming through the bottom of it, and it has a canopy that you can use the canopy or not, and it folds up really easy, and it like has a little pouch where you can take it out. Like when I go to places where I want to take the dog, where I don't want the dog standing on the hot pavement or anything, or go to the beach or something, you can just pull it out, set it up, and the dog is like in shade and stuff. So if you visit my Amazon page, I have a great de-shedding brush. If you have a dog that sheds, it's a little straight wooden brush on there. It doesn't even look like a brush. It looks like a block of wood. That's what it looks like. There's the link, Miss Toby. And it gets all that undercoat out of your dog, and you will be amazed. They use it on dogs, they use it on horses, and it removes, it says it removes 99% of the hair. I don't have the problem with the shedding of the dogs because my dogs don't have a coat, they have actual hair. So would you saying, sorry, Ronnie Q, I've dropped down without speaking. Hello, Granny Love. You dropped down with some actual needed information. So I also have a page of designer dupes. I have a page of perfumes that I love and I recommend, and I also have a page for hair care. A lot of black products, all natural products for black hair, natural hair. I also have a page for skincare for your face and your body. So if somebody can drop I may be able to drop my Amazon link in the chat. If you go over there and look through some of the products that I picked out, these are great products. These are products that I am familiar with, have used, and have been recommended for me to use. And they're like in the hair care thing, they are a lot of black brands. So if you visit my Amazon store, the link is in my description box of every video. I would greatly appreciate it. So that's all I got. Let me drop my Amazon link one more time. 1 second. Okay, let me find it. Here we go. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you, Spicy Dicey. Spicy is on the case. All right, guys. So that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you guys for coming out. Um Thank you, M. Renee. So if you guys go over there and shop with me, I greatly appreciate it. You may find some things that you really like. And you dog lovers, these are some things. I have the dog toothpaste gel and the dog mouthwash. It's a mouthwash that you just squirt a little bit in their water. And I'm telling you, that tooth gel works so good on their teeth. If they have buildup near their gums, it's a gel. You just rub it across their teeth and they start licking and their tongue does the rest of the work, the roughness of their tongue. And 15 to 30 days, your dog's teeth are going to be sparkling white. So thank you guys for coming out and spending a little time with me. God bless you and goodbye.